Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. I just want to take a few minutes to go over this awesome diaper bag that we've been able to use over the past 2 weeks. It's called the Vianetic. This diaper bag is honestly not just any ordinary diaper bag, in my opinion. It's like a diaper bag meets a camera bag. It's got everything that you would need to take care of your child, but has all the storage and versatile ways of keeping things together, just like a camera bag has. This bag is just amazing. It comes in 2 different sizes. We have the smaller of the 2 sizes. I would recommend for this bag that if you're a family with maybe 1 to 2 children, that the smaller one would be just fine for you. But 2 or more, like us with having 3, I think the larger size would do better, just because we love to overpack. Not really overpack, but we have 3 kids. We want to make sure that we're prepared for all 3 of them, not just our baby. Even though this is geared towards being a diaper bag for your infant, we always carry extra clothes and extra everything for all 3 of our kids. But I just want to take a few minutes to kind of go over this bag and what we discovered over the past 2 weeks and using it at the parks at Disney. So the coolest thing that I love about this bag, actually, first let me kind of go over the outside of it. Here's the front. This flap comes down. It's all with magnets, which is the coolest part. Anything with magnets, come on. It's just awesome. It's magnetic. It has a storage flap in the front that we've used for our maps. We don't really need to hold on to maps that often anymore now that we've been to the parks enough at Disney that we kind of have things memorized, but this is where the kids love storing the maps when we've used them. On the side over here, this flap unvelcros, and this really can be used for anything. We've used it for water bottles. I've put my tripod in here. It's pretty cool. It has extra little loops that you can put your keys on if you want to hang those off of there. In the back, this is really neat. It has the shoulder strap that kind of, when we have it over, and it magnetically attaches to you. So when you have it in there, it just magnetically attaches. So you don't have to worry about this little clip or whatever. It's been so sweet and easy just to put right on. There's another feature to that and I want to go over in a minute, but I want to kind of go over the outside real quick. In the back, there's also a secret pocket back here. And on the side, there is a pop-out water bottle holder. You can use it for anything, I bet, but this is specifically designed for water bottles. I love it. And when you're not using it, you stow it in and zip it up. Super easy. One of the other awesome features is right here is a USB port. A USB port. If you have an external battery, which for most people, if you're traveling, you should have an external battery. There's a pouch inside that you can put your external battery in with a USB cord that then allows you to plug in your micro USB or lightning cord if you have an iPhone right into the side of the bag on the outside, rather than having this cumbersome battery jungling around outside, trying to put in your pocket and use this ugly cord around. You plug it right into the bag, and when you're done, you can store it inside. It's super cool. But yeah, so that's a quick little 360 of the outside. Now let's go into it. The front. This is the coolest part of the whole thing. There is a strap up here that you pull, and it unlatches everything in here. The awesome part about this bag is that you can literally put it down wherever, it stands up nice and tall, and there is a changing pad built right into the front flap. It's magnets again. There's magnets everywhere. It magnetically comes apart like this. You can put baby right on here. This is a great helper bag if you have more than one child. It was so easy for us to just prop it up somewhere, whether on a bench or anywhere we could find a nice private spot to change Alana's diaper. Evelyn and Crosby just dive right in. They got so comfortable and used to this. They rip everything out. They help mommy and daddy out with getting a diaper, getting wipes, whatever we need, while Alana is nice and comfortable on here. And then when we're done, if there's any mess, you can wipe it right off. Then you just fold the flaps up and you're good to go. And then, as everything with magnets, you float it up and it's secure. It won't come out. There is a latch in here that attaches right up, so that's why you need to pull this little tab, undoes it, so it's not just gonna fall off. We've been using this bag for 2 weeks. Haven't had a single issue of anything just spilling out. It's really good. It's a really tight magnet system. Once you're inside, so we have the changing pad, which is super cool, which can come out. There's a slip cover for this thing that you can just pull right out. But there is the storage section, which is held together with Velcro right in here. Has a little handle. Once you have this, put this over here for a second. Once you have this out, you unzip it, and inside you can organize however you want, just like a camera bag. It has an organizational part in it. There's these little shelf things you can take out, little things to hold diapers in. So how we have our setup is we have diapers for each of the kids, and we have a pull-up for Evelyn in here in case we're late at the parks for a fireworks show or just getting home late. You don't have to worry about having any accidents in the car on the way home, or if she wants to fall asleep in the park or on the way home, we can put her in a pull-up so she feels super comfortable. So there's enough room for that. Diapers mainly for Alana and Crosby. Then in here we have a little spit up rag that we shoved in here, and all of our wipes, and it's not that big. And once you're done, you zip it back up and you just put it right back in. It's super easy. Let me take this out for now so I can show you the rest of the bag. So once you're in the bag, there's another cool spot that comes out as well. They have this whole separate insulated cooler bag. Now, this is a little strap on here so you can hold it separately. It's big. There's a lot of room in here, but the coolest thing about it is insulated. So inside, whether you have something hot or something cold, you can put an ice pack in here, or if you have a hot food item, or if you have a warmed up bottle, however you want to use this, it's good to go, hot or cold. We just shove our snacks inside of there. There's tons of room in here. It keeps everything together, less mess, and then when we're done, we just snap this back up, and it just goes right here on the side, nice and tight, fits over here. So I'll take that out. What else we got going on in here is there's pockets on the side. This is where we keep our external battery, is on this side over here. So you just plop it right in, and there's really long USB cord that attaches into your battery, that attaches to the outside, so you don't have to worry about that battery being out. We have pockets in here that we keep hair bows in, charging cord for the iPhone. I haven't even found things to fill up all the pockets yet. That's how many pockets and places to put things they have. On this other side over here, we have our sunscreen, more pockets to put stuff. There's just pockets everywhere, and that's what I love about anything. You don't have to utilize all the pockets, but they're in so many places that it gives you the option of what you want to put where, which is so nice, rather than just, oh, here's one big pouch like a normal backpack, and then you have to get everything to put in. They thought of everything. There's spots everywhere that you can choose what you want where. It's super nice. So as I said, when you're done with it, and that's it for the inside, pop it up, it closes. And you can carry these separately if you ever needed to, especially going through security. So nice. I put it on the security table, I undo it, I take this out. The security guard at Disney can just look inside the bag. There's no pouches in here that they cannot see. I unzip these, both of them, lay them on the table. When they're done, pop them in, and I put it back up. Super easy.
And another part of the bag that I wanted to kind of get a little close up of, because it's harder to get an angle from where we were before, is the other compartment. I would consider this the main compartment where everything is stored as far as the organizational and where we keep our snacks in that separate gray bag. But back here is a zipper, goes all the way around, and in here is where we keep our first aid kit and our autograph book. They're always on hand. This back portion is designed to keep a laptop or any sort of notebook. There's another mesh part back here to store some things. It's pretty deep. It's not very wide, so like an iPad or a computer were perfectly fine, but for what we need it for with our first aid kit that we have for all the boo-boos that could happen, we keep that back here with our autograph book. So it's always out of the way and tucked aside. And then this just zips back up. No problem at all. Do it one-handed, and then you're good to go.
The other spot that can hold things, and there's also a cool addition which we did not know came with this bag until I kind of opened everything up, is down here at the bottom of the base. This actually is storage. We have been trying to figure out what's best for this section for our family, but what we've kind of settled on is this is where all of our extra clothes for the kids will go, because it's not something that we need on hand right away. So this actually opens up, and then in here, I'll go over this in a second, is just all the kids' change of clothes. It's pretty deep. But we have a change of clothes for all three kids in here. Actually, there's 2 onesies for Alana, a full outfit for Evelyn and Crosby in here. This is obviously it's super easy. You just unzip it around, and then in here we also store the rain cover. This bag comes with a rain cover, which for being in the parks and in Florida, it rains spontaneously, and you'll never really know unless you are that much of a planner and you look at the radar ahead of time. You may just get yourself caught in a rainstorm and you just weren't ready for it. However, this guy is amazing. It just slips right over the whole bag, and then once it's on, you zip tie it tight. That's it. The rest of your body will get more wet than the backpack. That's what will happen unless you have an umbrella. This thing is amazing. We actually found another use for this as well. When we've gone to the parks and at Magic Kingdom and Epcot, in some of the resorts there are splash pads. What we've done is use this rain cover as a wet bag. So we totally forgot to pack like an extra grocery bag for the kids' wet clothes, because sometimes we just let them just have fun. That's why we have the extra clothes. I just put all the dirty, wet clothes in here after we change them up. This whole thing ties tight all the way. And since it's waterproof, we put all the wet clothes in here and just put it in our stroller. And that's it. So this thing has actually 2 uses. I know this is probably not what they intended it for, but I found a great use for it other than just a rain cover. Because how often are you really going to find yourself in the rain? This is great for those emergencies, but for things like of wet clothes or if there was an accident, I mean, that probably would happen more often than anything. You can put all those soiled clothes in here and put them in your stroller. You don't have to worry about them being in your bag. So that's pretty much the whole bag overall, except one last part. On the back, as I mentioned, they have these magnetic straps, which look right in. They also go up, and they can loop around, magnetize into these little top 2 pieces right here. And this is how it can attach to your stroller or anything that you want to hang it onto. So if these little 2 loops go onto either the back of a headrest in the car, so if you want to dangle it from the back of the seat. We've used it in our stroller to hang it from the handle on our stroller, and it's not that heavy of a bag where it doesn't like tip the stroller over and have any issues when the kids aren't in it. It's a perfectly light bag. It holds a lot, but it ends up not being that heavy, and this is a great addition. All you got to do is pull it right off and goes around, and then you can use it as a click for holding the weight of the bag or just being more comfortable around you. I like using it that way. But guys, this is an amazing bag. It's called the Vianetic. It was made by a couple in New York. They engineered this thing to no end. Like, it is an amazing diaper bag. 2 thumbs up from our family. It's been great to use at every park. Like I said, we've used it for 2 weeks now, because I don't like just getting something and then like, oh, after a day, this is great. No, we like putting it through its paces. This bag has been amazing for our family. I welcome it as a great addition to other bags that we do have, but honestly, I think I'm going to be going for this one more often now for when we go out to the parks. It's just that much more versatile than anything that we have right now. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Give this video a like, share it out. If you have friends or family members who have newborns or have a new baby on the way and they're looking at diaper bags of like what they think they would like, by all means, we'd love to answer any questions from our experience with it as well. Visit our friends at Vianetic. They have obviously a great website that goes into more detail of what the bag can do, the different sizes and the colors that they have. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for joining us today, and have a good one, and we'll see you soon in our next video.